Los Angeles, 2013. A 21-year-old college student named Elisa Lam checks into the infamous Cecil Hotel, a place with a past so dark it has been nicknamed Hotel Death. For the first few days, Elisa's trip seemed normal. She explored the city, posted on social media, and called her parents regularly. But then, contact stopped. When her family couldn't reach her, the police were called in. Flyers were posted. Searches began. But it was a bizarre piece of surveillance footage that would turn Elisa's case into one of the most haunting internet mysteries of all time. In the video, Elisa enters an elevator. She presses several buttons, but the doors refuse to close. At first, she looks calm. Then suddenly, her behavior changes. She peeks out into the hallway. She jumps back inside. She hides against the wall, almost as if someone or something is following her. Her hands move in strange, almost unnatural gestures. Then, she steps out of the elevator and disappears from view. This would be the last known footage of Elisa Lam alive. Weeks later, hotel guests began to complain. The water pressure was low. The taps had a strange, foul taste. Maintenance workers climbed to the rooftop water tanks to investigate. What they discovered shocked the world. Inside one of the tanks, floating in the water, was Elisa's body. The questions were immediate and terrifying. The rooftop was locked. The tanks were heavy, sealed, and difficult to climb into. So how did she get there? Theories began to spread like wildfire. Some claimed Elisa was having a mental breakdown. She had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Others believed she was murdered, possibly by someone inside the hotel. And then there were the darker theories. Some said the Cecil Hotel itself was cursed. After all, this was the same building where serial killers Richard Ramirez and Jack Unterweger once lived. A hotel tied to suicides, disappearances, and unspeakable crimes. Even stranger, conspiracy theorists connected Elisa's death to a tuberculosis outbreak in Los Angeles at the same time because the name of the TB test being used was eerily similar. The Lam-Elisa test. Coincidence? Or something more sinister? The official cause of death was ruled as accidental drowning, with her mental health listed as a factor. But for many, that explanation doesn't fit. How did she get to the roof? Why did the elevator behave so strangely? And who or what was she hiding from? Over a decade later, Elisa Lam's case remains unsolved. And that chilling elevator video still leaves millions of viewers with one disturbing thought: some mysteries aren't meant to be explained.